9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all. Lift me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody! So today is Jam420's birthday, and for her birthday I decided to do an early live so that she wouldn't be bored on this Sunday morning / afternoon. So here I am. Carrie B would be the wiener, but today Jam420 is the wiener because it's her birthday. But you're runner-up wiener. Hey RJ, apple of his eye, I see you, Dottie. Happy birthday to Jam. Yes. So it's not going to be a live about Jam. It's just dedicated to her. Hey Tracy and Luminous, Clementine. Hey Sharon, Chloe and Poppy. So last night I didn't go live. I kind of decided to recover from that live stream that with rap. That was crazy. That was crazy. Hey, Rachel Oakes. Skilo. Juniper. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm sure I have. Patty. Hey, Patty. Dot. Family of 3. Okay. Anyways, you guys get it, right? I broke my freaking recliner. I'm such a fat. Listen to that. What is that? I don't have really a topic, but no, I have not talked to Rap since that incident at all. So whatever. I guess he's mad, but if he can't even give me the decency and call and ask talk to me about it. I can't help them. I can't, it's so whatever. If that's how he's going to be, whatever. Sherry, I sat down really I must have sat down quite abruptly or something because I heard some kind of spring in there. Oh, hey Hawk. Did you want to come up here and can you talk to me about what you want to talk to me up here, or are you wanting? I know you were wanting to talk about the Summer Wells case. Also, guys, speaking of the Summer Wells case, great news. Ryan and Fred are in communication, so that is a wiener right there. I know, Patty. I that was not supposed to happen like that, but if he would talk to me, I could explain, but I mess it but it is what it is. Hey, Lady of the Wood. 12-hour shift. I just don't have very much time, Hawk. That's why, I'm just so, I feel so overwhelmed. And then I just procrastinate so bad, but I feel like I'm always busy, but not accomplishing anything. Kind of. Hey, SL. Kimberly. Jojo. So, trying to think what's new with Fred, or I'm sure we'll think of something. $58. Damn. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. No, but good question. Let me ask her why she called yesterday. I figured it was let me see. Thanks for reminding me. So I'm just sending her a message there and letting her know. All right, what's this? Oh yeah, I watched this earlier, I believe. Oh yeah. Did you guys see what Smiley posted? That was actually pretty good. Let's watch this.
I came to get down, gotta keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Gotta keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing
I just work all the time, all the time, all the time. I see her in the resurrection. She was just gone. The common denominator. 12 years later, your granddaughter is missing since 2021. You did what you do best. You packed up and left. Grandma of the year. That's all right. That's okay. You're still a suspect anyway. What happened to Summer Moon Utah Wells? We may not know you. We will never stop looking for you. Hey, Grandma, how's your knee feeling? Hey, Grandma, where is your daughter Rose? How do you lose a child in 2 minutes? It is inside your house when you are outside on the porch. Grandma, you didn't hear or see anything or anyone suspicious? You need to learn how to tell time. Better yet, learn how to tell the truth. What happened to Summer? You couldn't manage your way out of a wet paper bag, Tim Mullins. You're a complete jackass. You have your own accounts. A real media manager would know better. Or you have your own agenda. I think that's what it said. In my conclusion, in my opinion, you're all liars and cowards. You didn't directly do something to Summer. You directly know who did. Guilty of impersonating human beings. As soon as I drove up, I knew she was gone. Yeah. I knew somebody came up there and took my little girl. Somebody grabbed her and probably did Lord what only knows what to her. But we don't know who it was. I knew something like this would happen. I always told Candace to watch Summer and not let anything happen to my baby girl. Nah, Candace is a good mother. She wouldn't lie. Her heart was broken. I just work all the time. Right? All the time. I'll see her in the resurrection. She was just gone. We have Grandis. Her daughter is missing since 2009. 12 years later, your granddaughter is missing since 2021. You did what you do best. You packed up and left. Grandma of the Year award. That's all right. That's okay. You're still a suspect anyway. What happened to Summer Moon Utah Wells? We may not know you, but we remember you. We will never stop looking for you. Hey, Grandma, how's your knee feeling? Hey, Grandma, where's your daughter Rose? Hey, Grandma, where's your granddaughter Summer Moon Utah Wells? Hey, Grandma, did you really take a nap? Yeah, actually, I want to add one in there. Hey, Grandma, did you really go to the swimming hole? How do you lose a child in 2 minutes that is inside your house when you are outside on your mother's porch just a few feet away from your door? So during the time of you, Grandma, and the boys in Summer are carrying in groceries, and then you, Grandma, and Summer are outside planting flowers, you didn't hear or see anyone or anything suspicious. You need to learn how to tell time. Better yet, learn how to tell the truth. What happened to summer? You couldn't manage your way out of a wet paper bag. You're a complete jackass. He is. You have your own accounts. A real media manager would know better than to do that. What happened to Summer Moon Utah Wells? In conclusion, in my opinion, you're all liars and cowards. I'll second that. In my opinion. If you didn't directly do something to Summer, you directly know who did. Guilty of impersonating human beings. Yeah, guilty as charged. Allegedly. You're locked out of your account. I figure out how to get in my account. I'll renew my... Oh, you're good, Shannon. Don't worry about it. Seriously. You know, I told you to wait on all that stuff until, maybe after Christmas and stuff. Yes, no swimming hole for Granny. Have a good time. Put $40 more than just this. Tried to join Justin and couldn't get it to take my card. It could be, I don't know. They're finicky about certain cards sometimes. Good afternoon. Nothing good to say. Grandis, Jody Sue, maybe in cahoots. Possibly. But I mean, in a way, they probably were as far as pills concerned. Like, Grandis got the good stuff from up north, from what I hear. And she would travel to her doctor's appointments up there so she can get the good medications. I hear like Roxy's by chance. Roxy 30s. Does that ring a bell? Jody Sue or Grandis? Oh, you're good. Be the Bean. What was it? Bandit. Come on now. You don't need Bee sing in my lap every. Just sit. Let me look. I'm looking to see if I can find where you might have tagged me. Oh my God. People and their stupid comments on the rap situation. I wish I didn't even open it up. People have no idea like what they're talking about. Things might look a certain way, but that's totally not how it happened. If you have questions, you can always email me and ask. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. I've actually already said it. It was not planned to be like that, but it happened like that. So, we can't go back now. I've tried to get a hold of Rap and he's not talking to me like I figured, but I figured he was mad. I mean, I understand because it looked like if I were him, I would think that I set that up. But hey, Selena. Andrew's opinion. Oh. You can email me it if you want. Be the bean at YouTubeZiggy at outlook.com and I'll just pull it up. Hey, Sin. Hey, Selena. And Aurora. Let's see. Maybe I have some. Okay, so Jude is trying to get a hold of you, Jam. And okay, hold on, I'll send that phone number to you. I just saw it was in my I don't know why, but a bunch of my phone numbers go in my or a bunch of my emails go in my junk folder. All right, I sent your number, hey Jude, to Jam. Okay, and I just got your email, Jude. Let's listen to this and see what. This is Be the Beam. Andrew made an appearance on Remain Calm. This is his opinion about June 15th, 2021.
What do I think that happened? I don't have any opinion on it anymore. I don't. In all honesty, it's way too shady all the way around. And I honestly think she never left that fucking hill. And if she did, somebody did something. I honestly think she never left that fucking hill. And if she did, somebody did something. Somebody did something. He never left that fucking hill.
Good point. Be the bean. That is it. It is interesting. But I've kind of always felt like, well, not always, but especially recently, I don't feel Andrew feels very confident in what each has set his account of what has happened, because I mean, we've even heard that he tried to, or that weren't they trying to get information out of him or something, or trick information out of him? So if he's doing that, then he obviously does not trust his son's account. Hey, Tam. Oh, of course, Shannon, because you're his mother. That was Allie, not Andrew. Oh, about trying to get information out of him. Hey, the good Tiffany. He has said so much crap that it's hard to decipher what the fuck is going on, but dang, that hit me odd. It is odd. Hey, SJ, it's good to see you too. I remember you've definitely been here from the beginning. I remember talking to you about homeschooling. Hey, Rue. He actually fostered a child at 24 years old. A judge let him. Cher has done another flip-flop. Are you serious? What now, Sherry? Hey, Burning Springs. You know, I've heard, speaking of like boat or canoe, I do have a strong feeling. I know this is crazy, but I do feel like a boat is relevant, and because I was getting that in my readings, and even before I even heard, yeah, I just really feel like there is something with a boat. You know, and Donna was saying yesterday that she posted some video about a steamboat, about Summer being able to see the top of a steamboat from where she is, where her physical body is. 10 trees? Holy crap, SJ. Candace has 2 asteroids rolling her that day. Summer disappeared. Head energies. Yeah, a lot of people have wondered about Candace possibly being jealous of Summer and the attention that was given to Summer because from Dawn, and you know, and I could totally, if Candace knew that Dawn was doing inappropriate, if he was doing inappropriate things to Summer, and Candace knew, Candace is so she's delayed mentally, it seems. And I don't know, would she look at that as something like cheating? That is so gross to think, but the way that Candace is so inappropriate with these teenage boys, it makes me feel like and plus the life that she's had and supposed essay that she has endured and running in her family, I just wonder how desensitized she is to it. And does she feel like, is it like normal to her? Right? I used to be Jehovah's Witness my entire life, and when I left, I went a little overboard, I guess. Yeah, they don't celebrate that stuff. They don't do presents and stuff. I love your hair though. I love it. Looks that the grayish white looks so good on you. For real. Aw. He didn't want to see his mom disappointed and hurt. Yeah, it looks good on you. Some people can really pull it off. My hair, I'm guessing, will probably go. Yours kind of goes white too, a little bit. Like your hair must be kind of light. I'm guessing mine will go white. We'll see. I don't know. I still haven't had it gray hair yet, surprisingly. You tried coloring your hair gray, but it won't pull that color. Oh, Shannon. Well, hey, he turned out great, right? It's water under the bridge now, and memories and learning lessons, right? That's awesome. I have a big porch here. That's a good idea to put like a tree on the porch. That would be awesome. My daughter would love that. We only have that little 4-foot tree that she put up in our bedroom that my stepsister got her. That was really nice of my sister to do. You pay $150 every 6 weeks to get rid of any gray. Dang. I just sent your number over, Jude, to Jam. I didn't see your email because it was in my spam box, and I just noticed it. It's a cover porch. Yeah, because people will walk up and steal your ornaments and stuff. I mean, maybe it's not as bad in some neighborhoods, but like I'm not in a bad neighborhood or anything, but I don't know. I haven't had anything stolen since that kid moved. Oh my gosh, I was so happy to know he moved. He was a little terror. I guess there's a night people. I guess there's, we'll just say, I guess there's people you purchase tickets to go see inside some homes. Her boss is one of them homes, different theme on every room. Wow. That'd be a good way to get some of your money back from the electricity and cost of all that. Charge people to come see your decorations. Or if you have enough property, like if you have the people that do, I've seen people who have like drive-through ones, you know, for the public. It's got to be super expensive to pay for. $6,000 square feet. Holy crap. Oh, SJ, that's so sad. Jim's parents, he grew up Jehovah's Witness as well. He used to go door to door knocking on doors. But I tell you what, his mom is seriously probably the best person I've ever met, or tied for first with my grandfather. And yeah. It's been 12 years since I saw my mom and sister. I hated the door knocking so much. Hey, Karma. You running high where they come. During Halloween, kids steal pumpkins. Yeah, they like to smash pumpkins. For real, for real. Blessed for real, for real. Let's see. Let's look at this, see what she was talking about.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
Okay, everybody, this is Reverend Donna. I have important information, breaking news. A listener just found one of my clues in the same area that this Ryan guy is searching. Okay, look at this. This is Domtar Park, where he's been searching around. And check this out. In front of the Netherland Inn Museum. Now, this building is not involved. It doesn't fit the description of what I'm talking about. It is one clue. And the clue was that I could see the tops of a steamboat, but I didn't think it was a real steamboat. It was like maybe a sign, or, you know, it was one of these kind of wispy, translucent things that means it's not the real thing. So anyways, she found this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at the proximity to everything. So this is where Brian's been looking, or Ryan. I keep calling him Ryan. Okay, so this is where Ryan's been looking right here lately, Domtar Park. And then I think he's been moving around a little bit. But over here, somebody just found that. And so from anywhere in this area, you would be able to see there's another train track overpass. Look at intersecting lines. You would be they had me draw all these lines. You would be able to see the Netherland Inn Museum again. This is not where I'm saying anything happened. It's a mere clue. It's a landmark as to it, and I'll play the little.
Okay, she's gonna play something and explain what she's talking about because I don't remember. I don't know which clue she's talking about. There's a place called the Exchange Place. When I was young, a Jehovah's Witness came to my door, and I said I was atheist to get them to leave, but no, they said they would help me find God. He sent me some pictures. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. I'll show everybody. Here, I'll send the email to myself. Hold on.
Little clip where I talk about it. Here, let me make it move around one more time so you can just kind of see the proximity to all these things. There's Eastman right there. So let's just give it a 3D and see if it moves around. So it's this big yellow one over here, if you're following it. And here's Eastman. This is the loading docks over here. So here's, at which we found, and I'm not saying anything about Eastman. I'm just saying we found location landmarks, and that was due to that statue they have outside. That's why I'm always calling it the Jacks building, because in my vision it looked like those jacks you play with when you're a kid. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to show you a couple photographs on here.
Hey,
On
BB.
here, I don't think it comes in clear enough, but it's right there. Do you see it? Okay, this is it. This is some sort of relic. I don't know if it was ever a real steamboat, but it is. I don't know if, let's see if it'll let us go to the, yeah, it will, right in front of it.
Wow, Jude, that's crazy.
Okay. What's that? Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, at first you're like, that doesn't look like anything, right? But now what does it look like? And I wonder if it would let us spin it around. Let me see if we can get on the other side of it.
Does look like a steamboat.
Get it from my little
I agree.
angle. There it is.
Is that what she's talking about?
Those big paddles. It is some sort of old boat.
That's crazy.
So what do you have across the street? So I'm not saying anything bad happened to her. I'm just saying from where I saw her remains put, that I could see that. So let's just listen to exactly what I said. I just think it's huge news. I think it's huge news as far as, anybody searching. So see what I say. I'm not saying it's right next to it, but I believe I said I could see the top of it from there. So to me, it's huge. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye. I'm seeing this industrial part of that where the Jacks is, and there's a bunch of buildings there. And one of them might be the business building, and one might be like the industrial part. But I'm just seeing it. And then I was like, oh, am I seeing the tops of the steamboat? So I'm seeing going like to this place, and they have iron to open it. They have iron gate. They have iron gate. I feel like on the sides of the iron gate is you know how they'll have a brick. It's kind of decorative. I mean, I guess they could make the iron gate with just a pole, but you know, it's like, you know, the two brick little columns that are, you know, square. So they could be cinder block or red brick, either way. Yeah, and I got spirit energy on my legs. So I'm seeing the house again. I'm seeing the brick house with the white columns. Okay, now I think I'm seeing one of these brewery type things again. I'm seeing inside the brewery. So it's kind of where they serve some beer. They serve or alcohol or something, but they do have, it feels like, well, because they have a keg type. Well, it's not a metal keg, it's like a wooden keg. I saw that before, and I got a little spirit energy. I saw that before. So you know, wooden barrel that they do that. If you see that line where I keep calling it a hollow log, that it could be laying on top of her, or she could be in it, anything like that. Just it's a could be, not a is, right? Because now I got a feeling of something. They showed me partly something, and now I'm just carrying it. You know, I'm just interpreting it here. Okay. I'm feeling like checking to see if the brewery or something. I know there's the one brewery in the first area felt like she was brought to originally, and they showed me that. We felt like it was Jonesboro, but this now past that Eastlawn, yeah, and I'm getting chills and spirit energy again, and a barrel over there.
Right, Kimberly.
Or is it related to the people who own that? No, nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to wait.
White columns? No, it doesn't have white columns.
I'm seeing this industrial part of that where the Jacks is, and there's a bunch of buildings there. And one of them might be the business building, and one might be like the industrial part. But I'm just seeing it. And then I was like, oh, am I seeing the tops of the steamboat? Then they're just showing me the building. They're showing me the building, and they're showing me the building. So if I look at the sky bridge from across the street, and just to the right of the sky bridge, this building, that silver building, or it might be connected to it, or it might be just something I can see from there. And if I go onto Google Earth or whatever, and then what is behind there was that river. Yeah, I got a chill on my leg, and ahead of it. So I just have to, okay, I'm seeing this canal, you know, whatever it's called, next to it. We're really back around this building with the Jacks. We're here. That's where we are.
Is awesome.
Now I'm going to follow that river or canal. I'm going to follow it upstream. I'm going to follow it. If I'm standing across the street where that river is, and I'm looking at that building where the Jacks is, and then I go to my left. So I follow it up to the left. And I got spirit energy there. I follow it up to the left. Then Then there's a place up a little ways where there's like a lot of bushes. She could be like in a wooden box there. I've got some spirit energy. Oh, I got a chill on my leg. So is she just like in a wooden box? Just, in the brown bowl or whatever. We're going to go on a little boat there so they can show me. So there's a place where the bushes hang over into the river. Then I'm like, oh, isn't she down a thing? I don't see any heel. I don't see any heel here. But it's like near that office building, and then I'm seeing one where it's like loading docks. And the river across from the loading docks.
They did have a canoe.
I don't see any.
That's right, that they did have a canoe, right? Didn't they? Because remember, wasn't it JOR or somebody who saw Candace leaving Ben Hill Road with a canoe on top of the vehicle? Or somebody. You guys remember that? And I'm going to show your pictures here in a second, Luminous. Those are super cute. I love that bedroom. The Grinch bedroom.
So I'm confused. That's okay. But I am seeing comments, a lot of bushes.
Okay. Look at this. This is Luminous's. Look at that. We got somebody's booty in the picture, but look at the. That's so awesome. That's really cool. Oh, let me move this so you guys can see a little bit better. Let me pull up the other picture. This one's my favorite. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Naughty, nice. That is so awesome. You have a little tree and figurines and that's so cute. So cute. What is this? Oh, hey, here's something.
Such a bizarre case. It wasn't normal at all.
The elements of this case are odd at best. It's witchcraft. I'll say that right now.
Wow, that's scary. When a brutal triple homicide case with alleged ties to witchcraft heads to trial, questions about religious bias and the real motive to kill take center stage in season 15 episode Bad Blood. Wow.
There was concern that there was a killer at large and who might be next.
They were beaten the head with a hammer. Part of her pinky was missing. This was a very hateful type killing.
It was devastating. Who did this to them?
You could feel this energy coming off of him. You didn't want to be around him. This is just one of those horrible events you just can't forget.
In America, the course of just a summer day around noon, the Escambia County Sheriff's Office in Pensacola, Florida, sends deputies to the home of 49-year-old Richard Smith. He lives with his younger brother, John, and their aging mother, Von Seal.
The deputies on the scene, they went in.
I was just looking at that because I saw witchcraft, and thought of Cow Lady. My phone don't tag anybody either, Justin. Does some people's phones tag people? I'm jealous if so, because it is such a freaking pain trying to type out everybody's name when I'm on a phone. Y'all stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Somebody has put a curse. Your phone don't tag, Candace? Somebody has put a curse on this channel. Somebody allegedly, this somebody looks similar to a cow. The cow likes the cow emoji and it could be that one that did it, possibly, allegedly, maybe. I haven't seen Killer Looks forever. Don Wells puffy hands. JLR noticed. Yeah, Don, he looks like he has like cirrhosis or some kind of crazy something. Oh, thank you. Here's some curse money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I must be cursed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, somebody put a curse on me. I can't stop saying it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's happening? Anyways.
Meet Martha, owner and manager of Bean's Coffee Shop. Yesterday, her commercial espresso machine broke.
Facebook page, and I want to share with you the post. Check it out. And in that post, it is Tim Mullen, Don Wells, Summer's father, and Candace posted a Thanksgiving post on the Find Summer Wells.
I am thankful. Tim, Don, Candace, Josie, Wyatt, Waylon, and Summer W. or Summer Wells. Don Wells family, God is faithful, one day closer, God always wins. Do you guys think that Tim drinks? Gosh, Don looks bad. Something does not look right with him. God. He is like really blown up. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but he is like, just looks different.
And in that post, it is Tim Mullen, Don Wells, Summer's father, and Candace Wells, Summer's daughter. But let's analyze that post a little bit more, because Don Wells has his hands around Tim Mullen. And there's a lot of buzz going on about Don's hands, right? Say puffy hands. People say puffy hands. Don has swollen hands.
Marshmallow.
Now, we're not here to make fun of anyone. We're here just to analyze. This is not about bullying. We're not harassing, not bullying. We're just analyzing, considering Summer Wells is missing, and Don and Candace Wells are the parents of Summer Wells. Don and Candace Wells, according to the authorities, are not cooperating with the investigation when it comes to the Summer Wells case. Don and Candace Wells both have an extensive criminal record around the country. Some are still missing. So let's talk. Let's talk about that particular post that Tim Mullen made. I'm going to share what was shared in a Facebook group. There is a large Facebook group. Summer Wells Missing in Tennessee has 30,000 members, and people post. And I'm going to show you the latest post about Don Wells's hands and the theories and speculations about his hands. Check it out. So I made a post in the Summer Wells Vanished in Tennessee Facebook group. It is the biggest Facebook group regarding the Summer Wells tragedy. All are welcome to join. What is up with Don's hands? Very odd. And then people start commenting. And let's see. There's a range of thoughts in reference to Don Wells's, looks like swollen hands. Yeah, something is not right about those hands. Looks like he is swollen. Alcohol will do that to you. He does look swollen, retaining water or something. Someone said photoshopped. Another person said gout. Swollen, it looks like. Could be the liver. Look at his eyes. If he hasn't been in a fight, then this Don isn't well. Then Don isn't well. Usually people that are IV drug users have swollen hands.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to keep my comment to myself. I'll probably make y'all throw up on Thanksgiving dinner. Reminds me of an ogre. Looks like his liver can't keep up with toxins he's putting in his body. His fingers are starting to club. It's from COPD, from everything he smokes, chronic lack of oxygen. He's probably got a shot liver plus CHF. drinking every day and drugs will finally catch up to you. Now, we're not making fun of Don Wells here. We're just sharing what was posted on the findsummerwells.com page, Facebook page, and then we shared it in the group here. Don Wells putting his hand around Tin Mullen. What's your thoughts? Summer Wells is missing. What's your thoughts? And this is the Facebook group, Summer Wells Vanished.
Clubbing. What's that mean, clubbing? Like, what's that? When does that occur? Do you remember when JLR and crew went to Tim's house? His mother came to the door. JLR asked her, "Do you think Summer will be found?" No, she replied. Heart damage. Sign of heart disease. Club fingers are a sign of heart disease. Really? Kind of like curling fingers. Oh. Huh. All right, I have to go pee, so I'm going to play this. And
we're not making fun of Don Wells here. We're just sharing what was posted on the findsummerwells.com page, Facebook page, and then we shared it in the group here. Don Wells putting his hand around Tin Mullen. What's your thoughts? Summer Wells is missing. What's your thoughts? And this is the Facebook group, Summer Wells Vanished in Tennessee. It has 30,000 members. It is the most active group in the world when it comes to the Summer Wells case. All is welcome to join. It is a lot of activity in there on a daily basis, up-to-date information when it comes to the Summer Wells case. Join it. I don't know. To me, it's like burglar hands, right? Killer hands. Summer Wells is still missing. Summer Wells has been missing since June 15, 2021. Don Wells is not cooperating with the investigation in the disappearance of Summer Wells, according to authorities. Also, Don Wells is the prime suspect in his daughter's disappearance. Don Wells lately has been holding up flyers for Summer Wells in the last few months, coinciding with his criminal cases that he has going on. Currently around the Tennessee area. He has court next month for, not registering his license or something like that in the state of Tennessee, not having a proper license, always getting in trouble. Tim Mullen with Don Wells a lot lately. What's your thoughts on the hand situation with Don? Those hands could have done something with Summer. A lot of people believe that those hands of Don Wells did something with Summer. What is your thoughts? Do you think Don Wells' hands did something with Summer Wells?
Caitlin, did you
subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, covering the Summer Wells case. We are Summer's Army. We will not stop until Summer Wells has been found. If you have any credible information about the whereabouts of Summer Wells, contact Tennessee Borough Investigation 1-800-TBI-5. We will talk soon. I am JLR Investigates, and check out my Summer Wells playlist.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner of Mint Mobile. It's the holidays, and the big wireless companies are busy spending billions on advertising. At Mint.
Okay, so what the heck is this? I don't think I've seen this. Had this tonight in honor of you and your birthday. Reminds me of the ones we had in Connecticut back in the 80s. If I remember, you paid, but then didn't have any gas money. A 3-mile hike? How come I haven't seen this before? What the heck? What's that mean? Or is he just messing with us? to try to act like he knew Dawn before. Yeah. With Dawn and Candace weighing healthcare, he probably won't make it another 5 years. I hope he tells us where Summer is before then. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try. I could try to find it. I was sent it. Actually, Justin just sent it to me. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that, but I don't want to take credit for him finding that, or I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Justin, when was this? What year was this posted? Hey, Grace. Oh my God. Trying to find it. I was just saw this. Is Justin still? I don't know. Maybe if I search. Birthday? I don't know. I don't know where he got that. Actually, now I found it, I think. I thought I found it, but I mean, I found the page that Justin got it from, but I don't see it. Google Connecticut 1980s. Why did you want me to do that? What? Connecticut River Valley. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. You can't believe anything these people say. They're lying to cover up the truth and protect these parents for some reason. Yeah, I figured that's what you're talking about, but I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look like Dawn or anything. I mean, and an 80s serial killer was preying on women in the area surrounding Connecticut, River Valley, and New Hampshire and Vermont. To this day, the identity of the killer is still unconfirmed and remains one of New England's most prolific unsolved cases. There are 7 known victims connected to the Connecticut River Valley killer and one survivor who believes that without a doubt she almost became his 8th. Anytime. I don't know. They are pranking. Yeah, probably are pranking because, I mean, why would they put for the very first time on Facebook that they've known each other since the 80s? Because at first I thought, okay, well, maybe he's just saying it reminds him of the ones that he used to have in the 80s in Connecticut. But then he says, if I remember, you paid, but then didn't have any gas money, a 3-mile hike. Oh my God. Right, dude? Rex Heuermann. I want to know. I want to talk to Rex Heuermann's wife. I hear her DNA was found on a couple of the victims or something. I'm curious of knowing, like, I mean, I know she's divorcing him and stuff, but I just want to know, like, maybe I should be looking into people that know Rex. Have you guys seen anything? Anybody interview people surrounding Rex? Like, I'm sure people have. Do you guys know that Westfield? Here, let me. Westfield, Indiana serial killer. Fox Hollow Farm victim identified decades after killing spree in Westfield, Indiana. The Hamilton County coroner has identified the remains of victim believed slain by Herbert Baumeister at Fox Hollow Farm more than 3 decades ago. So this guy basically, he's also known as the I-70 Strangler, Fox Hollow Farm killings. He had a couple kids. I know one in particular was a son. And my stepmom just actually recently, within, I think last year was her last school year, she just recently retired from Westfield High School. And she taught the kids of this guy. And she said, you would have never, they were the nicest kids. You would have never like thought anything. They're a wealthy family. 1996, investigators found dozens of bone fragments on Herbert Meister's
At the Salvation Army, your rent check isn't just a rent check. With your gift, families know that wherever they go, they can always come back home.
Hundred 156th Street.
Yes, that's exactly what.
That's 156th Street. That's like really close to where my dad lives. My stepmom. Most people knew Herbert Baumeister as a successful businessman with a wife and 3 kids who lived in a big house on a horse farm in suburban Indianapolis. But Baumeister led a secret murderous life. He picked up young men in gay bars and brought them back to his home in Fox Hollow Farms in Westfield and killed them. 1996, Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies found thousands of decomposed and charred bone fragments on Baumeister's property just west of US 31 on 156th Street in Westfield. So yeah, that's literally like within a few miles of my dad's, really. Investigators believe at least 25 people fell victim to Baumeister, who police have said lured gay men to his home at Fox Hollow Farms in the mid-80s and 90s and killed them. He was born in 47, married wife Juliana in 71, and the couple had 3 kids. In 1980s, he founded the successful Save-A-Lot thrift stores and operated 2 locations in the Indianapolis area. Juliana filed for divorce in 1996, just months after police questioned her about her husband's possible link to the disappearance of several young men, according to media reports. When Baumeister's wife and children left for summer vacations, police believe Baumeister picked up young men at gay bars, took them to his home, and strangled them to death. Investigators believe Baumeister burned the bodies, pulverized the bones, and disposed of most of the remains on parts of his 18-acre farm. Authorities found the remains of at least 25 people on Baumeister's property in 96. Baumeister fled the country after he refused to talk to police who were investigating the missing men. When questioned by police, Baumeister's wife, Juliana, told investigators that one of their kids found a human skull on the farm in December 1994. Baumeister, she told investigators, told her the skull had been a medical specimen that belonged to his late father, who was an anesthesiologist, according to media reports. According to the Indianapolis Star and other media, Baumeister, 49, shot himself in the head in Pinery Provincial Park in Canada on July 3rd, 1996, and died before he could be arrested and put on trial for the killings at his home. He left a 3-page suicide note in which he apologized for spoiling the scenery of the Canadian park where he killed himself and apologized for his failing marriage and crumbling businesses, the Indianapolis Star reported on July 6, 1996. His suicide note said nothing about the missing men and the bones found on his property nearly 2 weeks prior. Oh my God. In 1999, they identified the remains of 8 men found on Baumeister's property. Wow. I can read well and fast. I try to just read the important parts or whatever. I know not many, probably. You guys have probably heard of this guy. Numbers 20, 2343 and 2248. Don't they say there are about 1,000 serial killers out there? What, in the United States is alone? Is that really true? Is this really their Don and Candace's? Is Amazon wish list? Is that? Let me. Let's see. Find a list or registry. Because couldn't have anybody made one in their name? This one? Event location, North Carolina. No, I don't think this is it. This kid toys. Yeah, who knows where they found it. Try cows. Where would I find it on cows? 25 to 50 serial killers active in the U.S. How long would a blow up hot tub last them? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Apple of his eye. Heard it was on cows. Okay, maybe it is on the sorry about that. Yay, thank you, Hawk. I was trying to I accidentally backed out of the wrong thing here. Okay, so cow crazy farm. I'm looking to see if I see anything about not seeing it unless it was shared a while ago. Anyways, it's not that big a deal, but I found something even more interesting though. Daisy's store. Would you pay? I would not pay $45 for that. $20 is much more reasonable. Merry Christmas, heifer. Be kind, heifer. What the? It's like scrolling so loud. Well, that one's kind of cute. Yeah, that one's cute. I like that. I wouldn't order it because it has Daisy on it, but it's cute. Call cops on it rap for him calling her heifer. Literally has merch calling people heifer, right? Please make it make sense. She's gonna scream, "Don't steal my content." Hey, we were just she should be happy. I was sharing her merch, and I even said that coffee cup was cute. Somebody, my daughter's being dramatic. Let's see, what's this? Another one by Smiley. What is this? Let's see.
You know, I don't understand why Candace ain't looking for her. And someone else mentioned that they didn't want to go look for, or they didn't want to go see the boys. In my opinion, you know, they should get more than just jail time for hurting a child. Even if Summer was found, she's just said too much on social media. She's just said way too much. And my suspicions are high. It had to be somebody there really, really close. Now, I don't know. I was told that she didn't let them search her property. So, and if that's true, if she didn't let them search her property, then something was obviously up, you know. So yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like that from the beginning too.
Obviously. So where's that common sense now? My little dog barks at cows when we're driving. I can only imagine how she would bark at Day Day. Oh my God, she growls when she's on TV. She knows she really.
And when I've seen her interviews and I've seen her talking on lives on social medias, that really it put in the back of my head. Whoever took that baby was very, very close to that property and to that house. That's what I feel. They knew that property, they knew that area, and they knew where to hide a baby quickly.
Really? You don't say. Ew. Oh. Okay, that's that. Is that Gigi from? Oh my God, that's horrible. Horrible. Oh my God, you must watch. You'll be so happy. Let's see. Criminal Gossiper with Elsie. Interesting.
And she will always say, I have to take this damn stuff every day, and I don't really like it. It makes me feel weird. And that was her main complaint. But she didn't drink. Candace's mother was the only one that did not drink. She would not drink at all. She would always fight if anyone drank.
He says that the grandmother did have a lot of medications, but that she did not drink. Grandis did not ever drink, and she didn't like all the drinking that was going on. That is what Jose said.
When we come down
Tell me the story on that.
This place was littered in trash.
Okay.
It was all trash down here. Like, them teas were all over through there, all through everywhere. But I don't know where that iced tea coming from. I know that I did buy an iced tea. From the smoke shop in town, but I bought that iced tea from my mother.
Okay.
And if she was here today, she would tell you that.
Right.
But she didn't drink. Candace's mother was the only one that did not drink. She would not drink at all. She would always fight if anyone drank.
I mean, there was nothing. I honestly didn't see him drink nothing down here. I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't.
All right. So it's your word against his, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then she bought the twisted tea.
Twisted tea. How many?
Just one.
Just one. And a bottle or can?
Looks like it's a can. If I can get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
All right, go ahead.
It's a whole can, if I'm correct. That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. So let me show this right there. Twisted tea in a yellow container. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Freaking missed.
You get the twist. She buys
just one.
One. She give you something?
Yeah, that twisted tea.
And when did she give you that?
As soon as we got out the car.
Right, as soon as you got down there? And did she have one?
No.
Did she have any alcohol?
No, because she had to drive.
Do you go in the water first, or who goes in the water?
Somewhere was in the water because I was drinking the tea at the time.
Got it. Where were you at?
I was just standing around. Me and her mom was watching.
What are you talking about?
TikTok. Like, she was on TikTok looking at funny videos.
Okay.
And then she was looking through Facebook. We just have like our normal conversation.
And what about the kids during this time? Who's during all the flowing of the alcohol and all the? I'm assuming there's got to be some dope involved in this too, right? Somewhere.
No.
I mean,
no.
Is there any marijuana?
No.
And anybody smoking
Nope.
marijuana up there?
Nope. No. Just alcohol and cigarettes.
Okay. Alcohol and cigarettes.
You guys,
And
that's all it really takes is alcohol. Well, obviously with these people, it doesn't. Alcohol can be for some people, a lot of people, it tears apart a lot of families, and people do really stupid shit on alcohol. But we do know that Candace did like her THC, but I think her drug of choice is alcohol. Same with, Don has said crack cocaine, that every time he drinks, he has to have cocaine. Well, he drinks every freaking night, so I guess he's smoking crack every night. I don't know, though. He's put on a lot of LBs lately, but it doesn't look like, it looks like retaining water, puffiness. It really, I don't know. It doesn't really look like normal weight gain. And crack cocaine, most people can't eat while they're using that. Swelling from his liver. Alcohol is the worst drug for some. Yeah. If it ruins your life and has you doing things you normally wouldn't do, if it controls where you go, like if you won't go to a place because you can't drink or whatever, if it's affecting your life, if it's causing arguments at your home, then yeah, it's a problem. Anything that interferes with your normal life, getting done your normal business, if it's affecting you where you can't go to work or you can't, whatever. So yeah, it's a really bad drug for these two.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
That was all they were doing.
Okay, and you say they. Who's
But
they?
we will all be watching them. It wouldn't be like none of us are watching them. But the kids had their own routines at the time. They watched their own shows. They will play on their phone, on the video games, or they'll go outside and play. And when they were hungry, they would just come in, we're hungry. And then Candace would be like, well, grab a pizza and put it in there. You know what to do. And they would just do it themselves.
Jose, was there any, so dope aside, were there any opioids? I mean, were they taking pills and drinking? I mean, I take your word for what you're saying, but I would find it hard to believe that they weren't doing anything other than just alcohol and cigarettes.
Oh, no. In front of me, that's all they was. I didn't see them taking pills or anything.
Gotcha.
The only one who took pills was Candace's mother, but she had a lot of pills, like a whole bunch of different medications. So I'm thinking cholesterol, blood pressure, all these other, because I have family that take multiple pills. So he would come out with like a little bag. And it's a whole bunch of different pills. And she will always say, I have to take this damn stuff every day, and I don't really like it. You know, it makes me feel weird. And that was her main complaint. But she didn't drink. Candace's mother was the only one that did not drink. She did.
She did at one time, though. I heard that she was a bad alcoholic. Wasn't she at one time? I think she liked liquor, actually. And I don't, no pun intended with that. Gross. I didn't realize I said that. But anyways, I don't think he's lying. I think that that's what he witnessed. I do believe that there was, with Candace in particular, some pill usage, allegedly. And with Jody Sue and Grandis, I'm sorry, they were trading, allegedly. Trading and selling each other pills. I wish that they would just freaking admit it. Like, Grandis was a drunk back in the day. My boyfriend died from liver failure. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's... You guys, I remember one time I had to go to the ER one time because I was so bad. I was having like horrible cramps, and I couldn't even hardly walk. Well, ended up just being completely dehydrated from, well, partying too much, drinking too much. And they had tests, and this was like when I was like 22 years old, I think. So 20 years ago. And they had tested my enzymes, and the doctor was like, you're like in the beginning stages of cirrhosis. I'm like, what? That really scared me. So, yeah. I used to drink, but didn't she say it was for Grandis, that the Twisted Tea was for her mom? Yeah, he probably... Just because that could have been something secretive that they did, especially... Now, I do know alcohol was the main thing, and really probably all Candace cared to really have. Cousin passed with cirrhosis. Was Grandis still married to Candace's father when he died? No, I don't believe so. Wait, which one are you talking about? I hear that the guy who passed recently was not her actual biological father. Yep. I was taking pills and drinking alcohol. It's really bad on your liver. So that's why I was taking a lot of Lortabs and Vicodin and stuff, and drinking, and the mixture. It's really bad on your liver. I used to drink, and then the next day I would pop a couple Lortabs or Vicodin to get rid of the hangover. It was the best hangover medicine, but it's red face is a sign of alcoholism. The bloating could be the liver. I worked in that unit, right? And they always have how come like alcoholics' noses always are like seamed inflamed or like red and like look like the moon. You know what I mean? Like with all the craters and stuff. I noticed that in like when I see people with those kind of noses, or you know, I know automatically you're an alcoholic. Well, thank you guys. I am too. It's a horror. The addiction is horrible. I know she was. Why was she trying to separate herself from Jose? Life in the fast lane. Yeah. Yep. A lot of those painkillers, like certain hydrocodone mixtures, like Loratab, I believe, is acetaminophen. So a lot of them are mixed with acetaminophen, which is really bad with for your liver, and drinking on top of that. That's. But when you're young, you don't think of that kind of stuff.
She would not drink at all. She would always fight if anyone drank.
Okay, so Jose is telling us that Grandis never ever drank. She did not drink alcohol, and not only that, but she didn't like it. She'd get mad when everyone else was drinking. He specifically says that she did have a lot of pills that she took and that she didn't like having to take them, but that was it. She didn't mix her alcohol with the pills. And so how does that go along together with the twisted tea? Candace, it's...
Sorry, I was looking at that picture. That's way cleaner than... Okay, yeah. Well, this is way after Summer went missing. I remember seeing this. Oh, look at those water balls. Wyatt, Waylon, and Josie. My God. Yeah, that railing wasn't there. I'm glad they put in a real staircase. That looks like way better. That's not how it looked like when I went there. I didn't go back in that area, but you could see it. And it was not like, it was, there was dirt on the walls. Yeah. Dirt on the floors. The floors were like basically like dirt floors. And it was completely, oh my God, this cigarette smoke was horrible, like real bad.
Tea. Candace, it seems to me like she's trying to get away with saying that the tea was for her mother. For a mother that doesn't drink, that doesn't make sense. And Hunter is saying that it was for him. He doesn't mention Grandis drinking at all. Another thing that I noticed was that Candace says to her mother that they're thirsty. This is the way that Candace phrases it, that she tells her mom that they should stop off to Sonic to get some cold drinks. And so why would she get her mother a cold drink if her mother has the twisted tea? It does seem very strange. I really don't believe her. And
well, I mean, that argument is not a really good argument, but in my opinion, because alcohol doesn't, it dehydrates you. But some people, I guess, don't, when they're drinking alcohol, they don't even they don't think about that, especially alcoholics. Like, sir, it's weird because I don't know why, but it must be some kind of progression of the illness, or just some people for some reason. But alcoholics, for some reason, like, they don't get hangovers. Well, for one, I know like a lot of them get up in the morning and start drinking. But Dawn and Candace usually wait till 5, once it hits evening time, 5 p.m., and they start drinking. So I don't know how people, I would get hangovers so easily. Yeah, those water bottles look new. Yeah, for sure. Bet anything Robin Lane got it. X was a huge alcoholic. He got admitted to the hospital 3 years ago. I assumed his liver, but he has alcohol-induced CHF cirrhosis. Is that what that means? He was retaining 60 pounds fluid, heart function at 20%. Holy crap. That's scary. I'm glad that you're out of that relationship because it's just going to end up in heartbreak. Unfortunately, unless, at that point, heart function at 20%. I'm surprised he's still functioning. Is he still drinking? Weird. They do look more so. See, look at Dawn in this picture right here that she has up. He does not look like that right now. He looks much healthier
If
here.
her mother has just gotten the
And this would have been, I don't know, would this picture on the right be after Summer went missing or before? Either way, he looks much healthier there. Now he's like red, like Santa Claus, nonstop. Diuretic. Them 3 adults lie all the time. How would anybody believe them, right? Pickled? Ew, what's that mean? I hope he doesn't pass because we need to know where Summer is. But actually, you know what? If he passed too, maybe then Candace would speak. I don't know.
the medication for her knee, she's taking lots of other pills, then it would be very dangerous for her to mix it with alcohol. So my opinion is that it's not true, that it was for Hunter.
And chat.
And that, here we have Jose saying that Grandis never drank. So let me know what you all think of this. Are you believing Jose? Are you thinking it's true that what Jose is saying is in fact what was going on? That
Well, I obviously believe it's not true. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how important this really is to the case at this point because the heck? What is that? Oh, I was like, what the heck is that? Look at them laying that freaking. Who took this? Oh, it must have been that True Rock, or what was his name? What was the name of the guy the name of the guy that has the drone that was. It looks like they set that out perfectly. The Warrior Summer, which obviously they did. They kept moving it for video purposes. Oh. That one back there could be Lucky in the back. Oh, her sweet face. She is so sweet. Like Athena. Look. She doesn't have blue eyes. She has brown eyes, like amber eyes. Bright, like really bright really bright light brown amber colored eyes. Yeah, I believe that is Lucky. Oh, it's Athena's mama, and they look alike. But see, what I don't understand is, look, none of these dogs' ears are up. Why is Athena's ears like up? Athena is a sweet. Athena is definitely a sweetheart. Here, let me screen clip that real quick. Look who it is, Athena. It's your mama. Okay, I'll save in Summer Wells folder. Is that Puddles? Oh. Like, Athena's sitting on the back of the couch, like right this second. And her ears are... Hey, Athena. No, don't come here. That's not what I mean. Oh, God. I didn't mean that. I meant you look this way so I could take a picture of you. Well, now I can't. She like has to force her ears to go down. Hey, you're smashing Bandit. Bandit's underneath there. Look. Look, there's your mama. Here, look. 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 There's your mama. See? Okay. I know you don't want to. It scares you seeing 110. I know. You don't want those memories. She doesn't even want to look at it. You heard Lucky died? Oh my gosh. Well, Lucky was adopted by a family. It seemed like a... It seemed like a really... it would have been pretty young. Lucky would have only been like... When Summer went missing, like... a couple years at the most. And she was already on her second litter. Is Justin going live after Ziggy? Right, Miss Justice? She's like, please don't make me look. Please don't make me look. But I was trying to get a picture of Athena, but just to show once again, her ears just are up, but constantly. So it's weird because I don't see the other dogs like that, really.
Patience is a close friend of wisdom.
You too. I'll ask your opinion. Women have an instinct. Okay? Men don't have it. Okay? Ask my wife. Okay? All right. What was your instinct? That night.
She killed her.
She killed her.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why in a minute. Why my instinct was that way. It was my gut feeling.
Leslie, what was your opinion?
Said
it from day one.
Miss Leslie, what have you said?
She's done something to her.
Okay. Is it possible that somebody could have snatched her?
Nope.
Not with
20 dogs on that property. No. Yeah.
There's 20 dogs.
Well, I've heard that number varies, right? I think dogs, there's a lot of dogs on the property. When you pull up there in the past, what do the dogs do?
They come running right down to the end of the driveway. And they surround you.
They come down the driveway.
Yeah. And if they don't know you, they show their teeth. They're ready to eat you.
Okay.
Or the boys might have done something and they're covering it up.
Oh, maybe the boys accidentally hurt her. What's your gut on that?
My gut's still aiming towards the mother.
Yeah. Towards mom?
Even though the boys didn't bring me into her, I still say it's the mother. There's just something in my gut that keeps telling me it's the mother.
Something buried under one of the trucks. I don't know, but they said killed her. Like, they didn't even say sold her. They said killed her. Gosh. Allie knows her better than we do. I guess she feels that Candace is capable of such a thing. How did Leslie pass? Didn't she have a heart attack or something? She passed August 22nd. Is he going to take the day off today? Yeah, Sundays are for rest. Hey, crimes have consequences.
At first, when I first met him, I only knew that Candace had a green Suburban. Johnny had a black truck, which Candace had sold when she came back from her trip from Wisconsin. She sold her husband's truck because he took his white truck with him to Utah.
So she went to Wisconsin around the same time that Dawn went to Utah. So that would have been around when would that have been? That would have been at least a year before, I think, right?
Okay.
And there's other trucks on the property too that were not sold yet. There was a blue one that used to sit as you came out her front door. It used to sit right there in the yard.
Okay.
Next to the tree where the swing was.
Okay.
That's been moved over by the mother's trailer.
Since the incident?
Get it right, the mother's camper.
Well, the mother's camper, I call it trailer. What I've seen in the pictures, it's been moved over by the camper.
No, but it didn't have any wheels.
It didn't have no wheels. No insides. It didn't even have an engine.
So let's talk about the day.
It was filthy.
Yes.
Oh, you tell her that. You tell him
The
that.
house was nasty.
I didn't go up there because I didn't like her. Why do we stay here?
What's your impression of Dawn?
Yeah.
Look how pretty
He
that
seemed
is.
like an outgoing guy at first. You know, he has his problems.
Like we all do,
Yep.
right?
He loved. That's been moved over by the mother's trailer.
Since the incident?
Get it right, the mother's camper.
Well, the mother's camper, I call it trailer. What I've seen in the pictures, you know, it's been moved over by the camper.
No,
But it didn't have any wheels.
It didn't have no wheels, no insides. It didn't have an engine.
So let's talk about the day.
It was filthy.
Yes.
Oh, you tell her that. You tell him
The
that.
house was nasty.
I didn't go up there because I didn't like her. Why do we stay here?
What's your impression of Dawn?
Yeah.
Right there. That's what I was talking about. Look how pretty it is. Guess who just got an email from Fred. I'm going to tell him everyone says hi. Did Candace leave Summer in Wisconsin and then Grannis brought her back? Is that why Dawn said, we just got her back? Oh, thank you, SL. Yay! Candace was jealous of Summer. Cool 45, 266, says so name. Well, yeah, it was kind of like that fun ski. I mean, I had told Dawn about, as a way to try to relate with him, and get him to open up. I told him about my situation when Caitlin lived with my mom for some time. So when he was saying, imagine your daughter who you just got back. The way you said it, it sounds like he's talking about Summer, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about me, even though it wasn't just got back. I don't know why he said it like that, but he's just trying to make a point, I guess. Oh, really? Crimes have consequences?
He seemed like an outgoing guy at first. You know, he has his problems.
Like we all do,
Yep.
right?
He loved Summer to death.
Yeah.
That was his pride and joy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Candace done something to her. Because Candace was jealous of that little baby.
Why though? Why would
Because that baby was getting Donnie's attention.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't feel that Donnie has anything to do with it. I may be wrong. Didn't like the way she done her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, call DCS, call DCS. DCS has been called so many times on this woman, it's not even funny. So what the Facebook people don't realize, there has been people try to step in.
No.
She avoids them.
Sure.
Like
sure.
the plague.
Okay. Okay.
She would see them pull in her driveway. She would lock the door and not let them in.
So they're
I mean, what are
Then
we
they would make
supposed to do?
appointments with them
right. I get it.
to come back and do their health check and, the pee test, and they would warn them.
A couple years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health insurance at the time, and now I have a plan that keeps me covered for 9.
It's not the prettiest house in the world, but
Huh?
I said it's not the most beautiful house in the world.
You know what? It's a house.
It's a
You know what? God forbid, anybody judge you for having a bad house. I mean, it is what it is. At least you're putting food on the table and
seen the food
trying to do your best. I saw.
And then Allie says that she bought the food.
And then this is over here. This is where you do your fire for the kids.
That heats the.
Is that an old generator?
Yeah.
Does it work? No, did it at some point?
It worked like over 14, 15 years ago, way before I was here.
Old school bus, you can turn that into a camper?
That was my mom's plan.
We have continually droned drug ponds, foot search.
Who's this guy? I don't think I've seen this. Rose Meyer. Have you tried ICU? That would be a good one to talk to for sure. But if she's still close to Grandis, I don't know if she would. Isn't she friends with them? I can't imagine she would be honest if she's good friends with them. I would think that birds of a feather flock together, but haven't tried in a while. Or I wrote down her name on so that I would see it. And Fred said, "Hi, everyone." Chris, the investigator. Okay. Private investigator continue. Okay.
Searched since we started working. I would say that we've droned maybe 1,000 acres. We had permission to search about 200 acres. Area that had not, according to the property owner, had not been searched well in the past or at all.
Saturday, 8 people, including a drone operator and the Wells private investigator, searched a property on the backside of Ben Hill Road.
There were rumors of footprints.
How is he a private investigator if he just put him out on TV? Really? Yeah, he was a PI guy for the Wells, or he is. I think he's still associated with them. I think, isn't his wife's name like Michelle or something, or is Rosemeyer in Wisconsin? Does anybody know? I would think so. It's email. He can email. But they do have chirps in there where you can text. But he doesn't have one. Rosemeyer, I think she is in Wisconsin. I say text because I'm so used to nobody uses nobody communicates by email really anymore. Illinois or Wisconsin. Okay, I see you. Yeah, I'll try looking for
some things that were
I'll try
found in the
looking today.
woods when Summer went missing. And, you know, if you sort of look at that evidence and you look at the surrounding properties and the direction those footprints were headed, sort of gives you an idea of where to go look.
Chris Storms with First to Deploy has been assisting CNC investigations in their searches.
We also use a Mavic 2 Pro that allows us to shoot in 20 megapixel, and we use that
to hold on.
Area that had not, according to the property owner, had not been searched well in the past or at all.
Saturday, 8 people, including a drone operator and the Wells private investigator, searched a property on the backside of Ben Hill Road.
There were rumors of footprints and things that were found in the woods when Summer went missing. And, you know, if you sort of look at that evidence and you look at the surrounding properties and the direction those footprints were headed, sort of gives you an idea of where to go look.
Chris Storms with First to Deploy has been assisting.
You guys notice where he's looking? Fields Road. Remember, that was has been like a hot spot area, and that's also the area where Andy Bernard's parents have property. And according to Fred, Andy went out to that property the day that Summer went missing and hadn't been out there in over a year. He thought it was odd, but Fred said, tell everyone to have a blessed day. Be safe. Love you guys. Oh, did Chasing Truth speak with Rosemeyer in the beginning? Have you seen the latest video on the steamboat? Yeah, I played it earlier in my live. Chris and Trudy Colbert, $500 the first 5 hours and then $75 after. Haven't heard from them since this interview. The search area is where Candace turned around that night, right? I think it's right around there because that's where that Mount Carmel Church is. Rose Myers said she thought Summer was sold in the beginning. Yeah, even if she was spoke to in the beginning, she would be definitely a good person to talk to at this point, because over the past, 2.5 years, well, not 2.5, it'd be, anyways, over the time period that Summer has been missing, it'd be 2.5 years. I'm sure Rose was close to the family or is close to family. I'm sure she's heard things since then and probably might have more information at this point.
Assisting CNC investigations in their searches.
We also use a Mavic 2 Pro that allows us to shoot in 20 megapixel.
Right, Kathy?
And we use that to run through a program called Locate. Locate can detect a color of a shirt from 200 feet in the air, even if it's the size of a quarter.
The drones are not only used to map out the search area, but one even has an infrared camera that can detect non-recorded burials up to 4 years old.
When you put someone in the ground, basically as they decompose, and it kind of kills everything around it, but as everything grows back over time, it flourishes. It kind of creates a super fertile soil. And what you can detect on near infrared is the different color of the ground that you couldn't normally see with the naked eye.
Saturday's search also included a neighbor who says the environment is similar to how it was when Summer disappeared, but he still doesn't think she could be found in the area.
It's a lot of ground to cover. It's very thick. I guess anything is possible. Once you've seen 2 solid weeks of so many people covering such an area so thoroughly, it doesn't seem likely, but anything's possible.
The private investigators typically put on a search like this once a month in the Ben Hill Road area surrounding the Wells family home. They tell me they will continue to do this until Summer is found.
Really? Because they haven't, but okay. How old was she back when there's a live or something where her and Don were arguing? She got mad and left. I can't remember at all what she looked like. December 15th will be 2.5 years. Yep. I was like second guessing myself, like there for a second. "2024 is going to be the year." I'm not sure what you mean, though. Crimes have consequences about where Don was arguing, got mad and left. Oh, where Don was arguing. Oh, she would have been 5. Because that was Summer's birthday is in February. And that argument where Don, you mean with Jose and stuff, that was in October of 2020. No, she wouldn't have been 5. She would have been 4. Because then Summer turned 5 the following February of 2021. And then she went missing a few months after she turned 5. How old is Rose? Oh, I'm not sure on that. Rose Meyer?
In this hole twice now.
Help me understand that.
Well, once when my mom called me and said that they couldn't find my little sister Rosie.
Okay.
When she disappeared. And that was heartbreaking. But my daughter, that's twice as worse.
Right.
You might as well just rip my chest out, throw it out there for the fish to eat, because it's worthless without her. I try to be strong for my boys. I try to have hope. I feel like everybody is against me.
It's all right. You wanna rest for a minute? You wanna take a break for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be frantic. I mean, she's having a hard time, and she'll be okay for a little bit, and then, I mean, she's up and down.
This Father's Day, Wells tells me his worst fear has been realized. Do you think at this point that she is still alive?
I really don't know. Hopefully, yes. Depending on how bad or what's going on with her. I mean, there's always hope. I think it's really tough on all the people out here that are missing Father's Day, and it's making them a little bit edgy, and we're a little bit edgy. My wife is real edgy, and it's getting tougher, I think, for everybody.
Took me into the ER because my leg was messing up on me.
The hospital is about 25 minutes from the Wells Beach Creek home in Kingsport.
She took me into the hospital, and I ended up getting a shot for it to get rid of the pain. And they prescribed me medication.
Summer, her mother, and grandmother spent the day in the closest city to their house.
Then we waited around for my prescription. Summer went swimming that day at the horse stables, I believe it was.
We were waiting on my mother.
At the Summer went swimming that. See how she said that? At the horse stables, I believe it was. Weren't you there? This stupid ponytail claims that she's living. I found someone who knows her and she was doing fine now. This was March 2023. I would like to talk to Dale Terry, but my God, Donna's almost Grandis's age. Yeah. Grandis is 62. Grandis's birthday is May 1st, 1960. Don's birthday is... His birthday is November 14th, 1964, I believe. I believe that also that Candace has a May birthday. Not sure though. But there's a lot of Rose Myers listen, Northwest Wisconsin. Yeah, of course. It's kind of a common name, so a little bit common. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I have a private reading to do for somebody here in a little bit, and I'm going to be live again. I wanted to go live earlier today just to give Jam a place to hang out for a couple hours for her birthday, because it's, and what better of a Christmas, what better of a birthday present than Ziggy going live, right? Well, heck, once you get over a certain age, well, to me anyways, I'm really bad about remembering people's birthdays and stuff like that, because I don't really celebrate that stuff too much, in my real life, except my daughter, of course. But besides that, it's just not, to me, so don't feel offended if I don't remember your birthday. No, I saw Hawk's super sticker. Thank you so much, Hawk. Jam, bo-bam. They don't remember Summer's birthday, right? All right, guys. We'll talk later.